Well, Coasters, I'm at the club. Used to be called the Workingmen's Club in Rananga, and Cliff's Andrew's been at me for, I don't know, it feels like years, Cliff, trying to get me to come and have a look. Well,
Yeah, well worth a look.
it is.
Yep.
Now, what have we got here? This
Basically, there's a huge area. There's good bar facilities, kitchen, and games room. We've even got snooker tables still. But yeah, for functions and stuff like that, potential's huge.
the building's massive.
Yeah, it is, and it's underutilised. You know, the more bums on seats we can get here, the better.
And so
the
it's
key.
still obviously still operates as a
Yeah.
club.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think Monday's the only day we're not open. Otherwise, it's full noise all the time, and its potential's really good.
By G Cliff, this bar here she could tell a few stories.
I would say, yep. You know, there's a fair bit of history around the place.
Now, what are the trophies up there?
All sorts, coal shoveling, all sorts really. We have memorial tournaments, and yeah, there's a heap of them. They're regularly played, a lot of them.
Have you ever wondered? You know, you haven't always lived in Rananga. You've been here most of your life, but
Yep.
you ever wondered why so many champions have come from Rananga?
It's had a fair bit to do with the coal mining area here.
Yeah.
Everybody in the day was pretty fit, shoveling coal, and yeah, it was a competitive place from the point of view of Capital League, and yeah, sports was a big part of what went on here.
The league story is massive, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've got the odd fella like, say, Dave McKenzie, who's
Yeah.
a hero. Is a hero.
Absolutely. You know, like, I mean, they're all been really fit people that have worked hard and are part of the community here, you know, and what we're aiming to do is just enhance it, you know.
So we've still got the pool table.
Yeah.
What's the room through there?
There's a dining area plus kitchen straight ahead.
So does the club put meals on?
Yeah, the club has meals Fridays and Saturday nights, and just catering above that.
Look at the size of it. So you could easily have a 21st or a wedding function
absolutely.
here.
Yeah.
And does that happen? Does that happen a bit?
It does, yeah. We've got a couple of bookings coming up for Christmas dinners and stuff like that, and like we actually come in and cater the larger numbers
Yep.
from the Spit Roast Company, so that sort of works for it all sort of being capable here of producing a feed for 200 or whatever, you know.
Hey,
and,
I love what you did at Eggfest. God, you poured some food through.
yeah, no, that was fairly full on.
So what else have we got through here? We got look at the shields on there. What's that? Oh, the pool trophy.
Yeah, that's the main one at the moment. We're holding that, but yeah.
Hey, so Boasters, that's Brian and what's he said? Brian Boasters' father, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to be. In the pool room.
Yep.
Oh, you've got the full-size table.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Snooker table down there. But a huge area, and of course this is the Wall of Fame. Just reflects a fair bit of history about people that have been from Rananga and their sporting achievements and just achievements overall. There's a huge amount on here.
You know, there's a story behind every one of these.
Yep. I mean, the suburbs, the Rananga League Club is the Seagulls, and you know, it's always been known as the home of champions.
Coasters, I tell you what, it's worth a trip to Rananga to come and have a look at the wall here. You'll know, you'll be like me, a lot of the names you'll know. I mean, a lot you won't, but there's some famous New Zealand champions here, especially with league, billiards. Look at the league players. And don't forget Eddie Gray and Dave McKenzie. Wow. There's Rick Barker there. Robert Ward. I remember Robert. He's a good guy. New Zealand small ball rifle shooting. And Rick now chairs our DHB. Paul Caffin. Dave McKenzie. Gary Smith. Gordon Armstrong. Look at that. Another rugby league player there. Arnold Green. Ray Nuttall. The New Zealand bowling champions there. White, Armstrong, Gourley and Hillhouse. 1946. Hines, Jonas Masters, James O'Brien. Oh, look at this. I wonder if we could do a story on everyone on that wall, Cliff.
Yep, you could. I mean, it moves on to a mining scenario from here. So there's the Strongman mine disaster was the last one that we held here, the anniversary.
Strongman, that comes up on 19th of January. Wow.
So we made a day of it and had some coal shoveling and everything else at the same time.
This place needs a new lease of life.
It does. It does. It absolutely does. I mean, its potential there is huge. The facility's absolutely massive. And really, we just need to get in and support it and get it well onto its feet and have a plan going forward.
You know, you'd walk over broken glass for a building this size, this square footage.
Absolutely. I mean, there's just so many options out there from the point of view of camper vans parking outside. We get a regular following from the Motorhome Association. And from there it can lead to, in here is a room that needs to be utilised, you know, like if you put something like temp and bowling in here, I mean, there's nothing like that on the coast. It's an indoor facility.
Don't you go putting bowling in before we get it.
No.
I think it'll be great.
Renunga's been first at a lot of things. So
that's true.
That's just another one that could be, you know.
It's just the way it works, isn't it?
It is. It's all a matter of just getting it off the ground and making it
well,
happen,
actually,
you know?
Cliff, looking at it, it's easily big enough.
Oh, it is.
Isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, that wall of fame, that is just incredible.
Well, Jack Ewan did a lot of the legwork on putting this together, and you know, he's an honorary member here and still a frequent visitor.
Yep. The home of champions. Look at that. Well, Coasters, we're in at the Renunga Club. Used to be called the Workingmen's Club. It's a massive building. I don't know how many square feet it is, and Cliff Sandry, who's the mayor of Renunga, he
Unofficially.
well, the unofficial. Look, they just keep telling me that everywhere I go in Renunga, they keep telling me, "Oh, the mayor, get you come and have a look." I love it.
Yeah, no, we keep pushing it.
Now, listen, what are you doing at home?
We're just actually setting up, building another shed. Put a decent one in so we can put all the toys in one basket.
Oh, I love it.
So yeah, I would say probably a little hire company or something like that going in there. And
Gosh, that'll be useful.
It will be. You know, there's not much out here from that perspective. And hey, if you got to drive to town, you could have already done the job. So, you know, you might as well have it here in our own backyard.
Well, Cliff, we've got to put a bit of effort into this.
Yeah.
There are so many names here that we need to research and would you give me a hand?
Absolutely, yeah. All for it.
Yeah. What's say we get a few of the old fellas round here and to
Yep.
tell their story?
Sounds a good idea. Yep. I mean, they're here at the moment, but when they're gone, they're gone. you
Yeah,
know?
it's too late
Now's
after
the
that.
time, you know.
Well, look, I'll keep in touch and hey, thanks so much for bringing me in to have a look,
No,
especially away from when the place opened, because it's always difficult
Yeah, yep.
when you know there's always things happening, and this has been a great opportunity to have a look around.
Yeah, no. Like I say, the place has got a heap of potential, and we just need to find a way of exploiting it. You know.
Well, there we go, folks. We've got the potential, we've got the man with the vision, and I like the feel of it. Look at this. We'll catch you later.